Good morning, welcome to day 4. I need to edit day 3's video for today. It was a long day yesterday, so I did not get any editing done. Yeah, this video is gonna be a little bit late. It's just under an hour over the time that I posted yesterday, but we're gonna try to get it done as fast as we could. I'm just very low on energy right now. So I've been editing here. Gonna be quite a bit late from the time I was supposed to be. It was supposed to be up at 11:30. It's 4:43 right now. I really need to push to make sure I get this done today. I just recorded a message here to go into day 3's video because the video has a lot of footage and I don't want to just eliminate a bunch of the funny moments and stuff like that. So what I'm doing is, since it's so much work to do right now to post for today, because it's literally 6:01 right now, and I still haven't posted a video today, which would ruin the streak of the 7-day challenge. I'm going to post a shorter version of the video today, and then I'm going to spend more time into a bigger edit for a main video of the water park for the channel. So it's been a rough day. All right. I've been very just drained and exhausted, long day yesterday, and then just feeling lazy on a Sunday morning and leading up until now. So I literally showered around like 4 o'clock because I've been trying to lock in and finish as much as I could here, but I gotta post something and I don't want to fail this challenge. 1, 2, I want to provide content to you guys, and 3, I don't want to cheap you guys out on the good, funny content of yesterday's amazing day. So we will include that into a main video in the future. Sound good? I'm going to hope you guys nodded yes, or I'm going to pretend like you did. It has been a long day. I don't even remember what's the last thing I said in this vlog, honestly. I kind of failed, but kind of succeeded at the same time. And I posted it at 7:30. Got something in, which was good. I feel accomplished with that because we're still adding to this challenge. But, gotta take your losses sometimes, and today was one of them. Even though it still is technically a win because we contributed to the challenge. But in my eyes, it's not. Just gonna get out of the house because I've been stuck in the house all day. Driving with the light on is not illegal, just letting you know that. I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face, and it never feels out of place. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about some shit. Let's wait a second. Honestly, I shouldn't have paused when the people started walking by, because I shouldn't care as much as I do with that, This is a dream of mine to make content and to do big things, and to do that, I'm gonna have to, be more out there. A lot of times I am. Sometimes I can be a little closed off, but most of the time I'd say I'm pretty out there, But for today's video, I wanted to talk about some things that could possibly help some people, because it definitely helps me. One of the biggest things that I feel holds people back, including myself, is pressure. Now, pressure, not necessarily from other people, but from yourself, You end up putting a lot of pressure on yourself to do these big things and go for your goals and everything like that. And sometimes it halts you a little bit rather than helping you, I personally put a lot of pressure on myself to make the best videos that I can, to make the best ideas that I can, and everything of the sort. Make the best edits, best music choice, and stuff like that I can with the tools that I have. And that, sometimes the pressure that I put on myself, to also try to get everything done so quickly, in turn it stops you, And sometimes when you just release the pressure a little bit, that's when you get really productive. For this challenge, I've done a lot of stuff productively, I'd say, you know, and it's because I released the pressure. I took it off of me, you know, and today I started feeling the pressure build back up again, and then, you know, it didn't really work. I failed at getting the video done the way I wanted it to. I wanted to do just the whole water park day for day 3 of the challenge, but I didn't end up doing that. I ended up failing at that part. So what I decided to do was to make a shorter version of it and then make a full video coming up later. I mentioned that earlier in the vlog and in yesterday's video. But again, the pressure is kind of what stopped me a little bit, you know. I also just felt exhausted from the day before. So a lot of the day I was like pretty lazy. But then when I was working, I did feel a lot of the pressure, you know. And with that pressure, it kind of stopped me. And then I was eventually like, you know what? It's not feasible. I gotta just get something out there anyway to continue this challenge. I'm glad I did. But obviously it's not to plan. Which is okay. Not everything goes to plan. And that's kind of the thing that you have to realize and take the pressure off. When you have a ton of pressure already coming at you from different people, say, I don't know, your friends, your family, parents, society, etc., and then you add a ton of pressure on yourself, sometimes you become a lot more unproductive than you would if you just took the pressure off and do the best you can. And that's all you can do, you know. At the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours. It's how we use it that affects our life, right? And I overthink a lot, and have in the past too. And having that in mind, you know, sometimes you just gotta stop thinking so much and just start doing. And I feel like that's obviously an issue that not only me, but obviously a lot of people deal with. So I'm just kind of speaking it here so that it makes some people a little more self-aware, I guess, you know. But yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm gonna put in the time, put in the effort to make the best videos that I can, but I'm gonna try to do it with a little, like a tad bit less pressure on myself. That way I could actually be more creative and consistent and just productive. So yeah, if you're feeling a lot of pressure on yourself, take it off for a little bit. Even if it's for a few hours, it might help a lot. So that's my spiel for today. I'm out here on a rooftop of a parking garage just looking out and getting out of the house a little bit because I've been in the house all day. Again, trying my best to get that video done to the best of my ability. But I failed, so I had to go with the next best option. But I'm glad I got something done, because a lot of times in the past I would let that pressure get to me and then stop me from posting the video. Like, part of me felt like I have in the past where I wanted to just give up on the video or for the day and not post anything. And in turn, that would not be in line for the challenge. The challenge is to post 7 days straight. To film, edit, and post 7 days straight, you know. So I didn't film that much today. That's one of the reasons why I'm out here. But also just to get outside, you know. It's nice to look up out at the imaginary stars. Now, some of them are showing, but not too many. And just get out of the house, get some fresh air, etc. So it's nice to get out, and even if it's just for a little bit, And at the same time, I'm being productive right now. I'm filming, so yeah. I don't really know what else to say, but sometimes one of the best things I would say is it's always good to rest. It's never good to quit. I'd rather you go after your goals and rest 10,000 times than give up once. Once you give up, there's no point, right? Because then you're just not going to do the stuff the right way. And then you're going to give up on your dreams and everything like that. Instead, take a rest, no matter how long. I've had some long times where I didn't post videos, and some of it I tried to rest, some of it I tried to still push through, but it was just failing miserably. And that's why, there was such a long time where I didn't have any consistent content. But now, we're trying to get back on it consistently. After these 7 days, I'm gonna get back to posting once a week, but it's gotta be a quality video, high editing, high levels of editing, good music. I like to do subtitles in it sometimes. Most of them require some type of voiceover, graphics, etc., mixing it up. Zoom effects, things like that. It's things that make the video the best that I can, because I want to produce the best ideas I can, but I gotta do them in the best way that I can. If I just do them lazily, then the result is not going to pan out as well as it would if I just go all in. Now, the next few days of this challenge, I am going to be editing other videos as well, like the main channel videos, I would say. Or, this is on the main channel too, but I would be posting quality videos later on, so I want to get some prepared. And, I want to ideally have 2 to 3 videos that are just completely done. That way I don't have to feel the pressure of, okay, I have only this week to get the video done and then post it, say, on the Saturday, right? I want to start posting Saturdays at 12 p.m. That's my schedule that ideally I want to be at. And a lot of times I fail. But if I could get some that are stacked up and edited and completely finished, then that allows me to be more creative with other video ideas. While I'm filming those, I could start editing the next one and stuff like that, and then it'll be a better cycle. So I just gotta get back on that, and within these few days, even though I'm gonna be still producing videos daily like this, I feel like I'll be able to get some of those videos more prepared, And I also have a video that I want to film on Friday, which I gotta prepare different details, which I'll reveal to you later, to thus film it on Friday. So we'll see how it goes. What the? Well, hell. That fiery looking CGI thing is in a bowling alley, by the way. I came inside the bowling alley to try to redo that joke, but they changed the screen, so it failed. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and come back for episode number 5. That's it. Show's over.